Yo, you're now tuned in to the Notorious Truth podcast. It's your host that does the most, Cam Butler. Today, I had a pleasure of sitting down with one of my homegirls, the biggest hustler I know, the biggest go-getter, Drip. V Drip. What's up, my girl? How you coming, man?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So, for the people that don't know you, pretty sure everybody know you. If they don't know you, they see your work, they see you in some type of way, shape, or form. You know, like just give them a brief background about you, like where you come from, like just tell them a little background about you.
Okay, so I'm Vic. They call me V Drip out here. I'm originally from Meridian, Mississippi. I've been in LA now. I'm gonna say over 5 years. I do celebrity hair, well, celebrity locks. A lot of men at that. My background, I actually came out here on the music tip, but then I ended up venturing off hair, and it just kind of just took me different places I never expected to take me. So now it's like a career path for me.
All right.
Just to venture off. Just started out with my brand.
All right.
Just dropped my hair care line. I got something for you with that.
Yeah. Let me see.
Got you the hair care gig.
Hey, man. Y'all see this?
Make sure you taking care of your
It's
locks.
that V Drip right here. She blessed me with the...
Yep.
You see it?
I got you a hoodie.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love gifts. Yeah, y'all see me, man. When y'all see me dripped out, just know I'm V Drip. Let's go. For sure, I fuck with it. I like it. So, man, I know, I was talking to you, and I was just, I was so amazed to, hear, because you have made such, a big impact in, the hair industry,
Right.
far as, you do, I know the couple people that I know, Lil Baby, was it D'Angelo Russell, you do all these different, people, what should I say, the who's.
Right.
No one would have never thought that your first passion was music. So take us back to that. Start us from the beginning. Tell us about V before V Drip became.
Okay. So V, I was just a regular kid. I grew up in the church at the time. I have a younger sibling between my mom and dad, and just being around other musicians back home. So church inspired me. Being in church, I grew up around musicians.
Right.
So I grew a love for that, and it just kind of went from there. I remember my first keyboard, my first little guitar.
So you were all in it, you were all the groundwork.
Yeah,
yeah, you
my
was for
first
that,
violin.
You had an ear for the sound.
Yeah, I did. It's crazy, but I knew I wanted to be in music. I knew I wanted to major in music, and I did. Even when I graduated from high school, I went to a couple of colleges, played around, but then I finally got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Got my degree in music education, my AA. Then I transferred, went to Jackson State, and got my bachelor's in music.
Okay.
And then from there, my teacher's I want you to go to LA. So I ended up coming out here, the dream of just wanting to do it all.
All right.
Ended up getting accepted into Musicians Institute, where I did audio engineering and post-production.
Okay.
Then from there, I kind of worked at a few studios, moved around a little bit, trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things, you out here in LA. I moved to LA with $200. It was.
You moved to
Yeah, it was. I moved to LA with
Los
$200.
Angeles with $200.
Yeah, with
How
$200.
did you do that? How did you make that work? Because first of all, my first and foremost thing I'm gonna ask is, what was your Were you out here with someone?
Well, I did move out here.
Because that's still
Yeah,
and this is no knock to no one that's watching this, because they probably be like, what you mean? I got $200 right now. That's all I got. It's no knock to anyone, because I understand, everyone, different people, different circumstances. But I'm just trying to, really wrap my head around, $200.
Moved to LA with $200. I tell anybody, if I can write a book, it would be very interesting. I'm very grateful from where I'm at now versus where I've come from. Like I said, my life is a story within itself. So trying to make it off of $200. I had roommate situations, but ended up living with family, which was cool. But then, however, a month and a half later, kind of got a better situation.
Okay.
A few months later, I stepped out on faith. I didn't have no money, but I got me an apartment just off like yo, this. I came here. They said this was mine. You know, God said this was mine. I got it. I got it.
Facts.
So it was just
faith is a big thing.
Yeah, I think faith was more than $200 that I had in my pockets at the time.
Facts.
And so, so like it just came to that point. It's either I gotta get to the grind or I move back to Mississippi. And I was gonna move back, and I came out here with all like that I had. You know, my last, like my mom, she gave me her last, and I'm like, bet. So she was like, "You there? You better make something out of it." And I did. So here we are.
Shout out to mom too.
I know, and I didn't even want to do hair. That's the thing. I won't even own it. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't trying to do that. But then, you know, situation happened and she was there and I got my first client. I'm just like, man, dang, like you would be here.
Right.
Like, but she been pushing me to do it. I'm like, whatever. So I got him and then it just went from there. And so here we are.
Right. And that's huge, and that's good that, you know, your mom stayed grounded and was that support system for you, because, man, like, I know, like, even being around you a little bit, you be like, my mom, and I be like, that's my Sag twin, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Dang, I forgot about that.
That's my Sag twin. But, like, man, V, that's phenomenal. That's crazy, like.
$200 is wild.
That's wild, and to know that you actually came out here for music. And so was that kind of like a smack in the face for you, or was that like I don't want to do this no? Like how was that? How was take me to your emotion at that moment? Like how you were feeling about music, that it wasn't necessarily working, and you came out here to just specifically for that.
I know it kind of reminds me of like. Sometimes what you think you're gonna do, or you think you're gonna do that, but like God have a different route for you. And I feel like at the end of the day, we all trying to chase that $1 billion bag. Maybe it would be easier for me to make $1 billion with my hair care line, or you know, meeting the right person that can introduce me to the right people. You know, or even being in a position to put somebody in position to win, and we win together. So my passion for music has never left me. However, you know, things happen. So, you know, if I had the chance to do it all over again, I would just perfect certain areas where it would I can juggle both. It's just at a time it was a challenge for me to juggle both of them because, like I said, I either had to...
It was music or it was hair.
Yeah, or it was going home. It was money or, you know, and just at the time I also felt like... because it was me out here by myself, being a woman, a female, you know, it was a challenge to kind of get in the right doors with certain people. So I just always pray to like lead me in the right direction, and wherever I land, or I'll just take each step and just grind harder to the main goal, and that's the $1 billion bag. You know, I love music. It's just behind music is that $1 million bag. It's still a legacy. It's still stuff. So like, yeah, that's how I look at stuff.
Right. So like, even with it's crazy because you do a lot of people that's in the music industry hair. You know what I'm saying? So like, is that something that you want to like pivot back to? Like, okay, all right, I can kind of take what I learned and the people that I grew along with the hair and like, you know, doing my clients and stuff, and now I could cross over back to the music industry. Like, is that something that you're interested in doing?
Yes, I would. It's just I don't think the right person has responded. We haven't responded well together to be like, oh, well, come on, let's do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not the type of person to be like, hey, buddy, I got this, I got that. I can do this, I can do that. You know, wherever the position lies. Maybe I pull up one day doing hair. We need somebody to play this chord or something. I make it do it. It's just one of those things with me. It's just at the end of the day, I just feel like the hustle is within the person, and the ultimate goal for me, I said it. It's that $1 billion bag.
Yeah, you got a crazy hustle, and I mean, your work ethic shows it. So I'm saying, like, are you telling people though? Like, are you aware of them? Like, come on now, I'm V Drip, but I'm Hey, V.
I don't do that, but I
V,
need to do
V
that.
on the sounds, the
Yeah.
beats, the. You could put me in the shit. I'll be a producer.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's crazy. I have not did that. I probably done it a few times, and I have worked with producers before.
Okay.
And there are a few producers that got Grammys and stuff that went crazy. I've actually sat down and did music with them.
Okay.
And it's crazy how a person can motivate you to like, yo, come on, Vic, pull up, let's do this and that. It was like, dang, but this is like, it was me picking and choosing my battles. Like,
Right.
dang, I'm up all night doing hair, da-da-da.
Right.
Then go to the studio, then gotta wake up in the morning. It was just one of those things. I'm like, yo, if it's meant for me to hop back in there, I'm gonna be on it full time, right? So, it's never too late. It's just the right moment. I do want that one song that goes crazy.
I think you need to put yourself out there a little bit more. You definitely got to put
for
yourself out
sure.
there a little bit more. I know, so I know, like just off the vibe I got from you, it seemed like you don't like to like really be pushy and assert yourself. Like on certain, you be like, yeah, I be chilling.
I do chill.
I ain't really like, I know we had like conversations when I was like, hey, V, you doing Lil Baby here at the BET Award? You like, yeah, his son cool and they real respect. They, they like fail. But I'm like, what? For sure, and I respect it 100%.
Yeah, I've seen
I'm like,
it.
but hey, V, you gotta, listen to this beat.
Facts though, that's so crazy.
Beats by V.
But wait, come on. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been in a position where I actually played some beats out to somebody before.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, this is my me and my boy. We did some beats. And actually, I did have a song on there.
Okay.
However, I don't think they really took it serious. So I was just like, whatever.
Okay.
But I have been in a position to play stuff for people.
Okay.
It's just I'm not tripping. Like, I feel like, I don't know why I'm like that.
That's because you eat. You get too much money on this hair and this V drip. It's too much. You like, hey, if it come, but I'm blessed right now, and that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's love.
I'm just like,
yeah, I know what's going on.
Yeah, man. I really want to take, the hair thing is big, and that's a big thing right now. Like,
Right.
Black people in hair products, and not even just black people in hair products in general, they like something that's big. So that's my goal. If I can push that, like, it'll go crazy.
And I definitely want to give you your flowers on this because this is like dope. I remember when I first came to LA in 2020, you were actually telling me about this. You don't remember that?
Dang.
You was like, I'm in the works of it, this and that. And I think you was using the oil on my hair at the time, and you were like,
this is better,
but
though.
I'm working on
my
whole look. You feel me? So like, just to see like all of this is hard, man. Like this is dope. This is what's up. I like this blue ice. Yeah. This is crazy. This is amazing. The packaging is dope. Like, all this is... This is what I've been waiting for right here, y'all. You see this? Gold bottle. I just had to see if she really made it gold because she was telling me about it in 2020, and now here it is, 2024.
No.
And... hey, I'm seeing it live in effect. And I see the, okay, we drip family. I see that. I like that. I fuck with it. This is hard. For sure. I'm very proud of you, V.
Thank you, man. I'm proud of you, too.
Definitely, you killing the game. And, like, for us women, like, you snapping, you taking over, man. And this is once again very, very dope. I fuck with it. So, like... just to pivot a little bit, we're finna get it a little spicy.
Okay.
So tell me, like, who's your celebrity crush?
Dang, who is them? I don't know. Like, who is my celebrity crush?
I said, you got a few of them? You said, who is them?
I said the wrong word. Who is it? That is crazy. Because I don't have one. I do have one.
You do?
I do, man.
Show some love.
Yeah, what's her name? Paige. She's bomb.
Paige?
From isn't that her name? I think I'm maybe the wrong person now. I'm sorry. But DMX's godchild.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
oh
she's
yeah,
dope.
Power, yeah. For sure.
She's dope.
Yeah, she's smooth.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paige, for sure. She's smooth.
Yeah, she dope.
Yeah.
She dope.
She cool. She definitely doing her thing too.
Yeah.
On the Power thing. I
Yeah,
hope they
yeah.
keep her around.
But this the last season.
Man, they keep saying that.
They
I
keep
really
saying
hope,
it's the last season.
I hope they try to spit it off in some type of other way.
Yeah, they said
hopefully they saying that it's the last season because he's in college. Because I went back a little bit and I did my research.
Okay.
And they were saying that he graduated in 2024. So
Okay.
I don't know if they trying to just have the storyline add up. 50 Cent.
He's smart.
He's smart.
If I had to sit down and talk to somebody versus money, it would be him.
For sure.
Because he'll show me how to get to the bag.
Yeah.
He's dope. Yeah.
You definitely want to have that conversation. So when they say dinner with Jay-Z or what is it, half a M?
Yeah.
You swap the
I definitely will because
he.
I'm not gonna say 50 Cent. I didn't mean to say it like that. I sit down and talk to anybody that's got the bag. I'm not biased to nobody. Like, I don't be on it. I respect anybody that's getting to... I love Rick Ross.
All right.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
I love anything.
He definitely
man.
He
going crazy.
Killing the game.
Like, any black man
outside of the rap
it.
industry.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He's showing, like, I don't even have to... I do this for fun at this point.
Easy. Like, a business-minded person, I love them.
Man.
Like, and that's what I like to see. Like, 50 Cent is dope.
All right.
I like what he got going on.
Yeah.
Like, bring it back real, like, shows.
For sure.
Like,
He's taking over the networks, for
Yeah.
sure. Especially to be, like, a black African-American man. Like, that's huge.
I love
for
it.
us. for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, I sit
Shout out
down
to
and
50.
talk to him.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, like, I know you said that, okay, Paige, that's your little crush. Okay, so, okay, I get that. I say that. What would you say yo vibe like for like typical first date type action? Like, how you coming?
Man, honestly, I'm super dope. I'm down to, like, let's hang out, let's have fun, let's travel.
Okay.
Let's do stuff.
You ready to hit the road?
Yeah, our first date doesn't have... Actually, my first date was actually out the country with someone, and it was for their birthday. And I actually had an amazing time because I've never done that before. Okay. So I'm the type of person...
Out the country, whoa.
Yeah, I just like to do stuff, you know what I mean? Just go have fun, you live once. Travel the world.
So was it like pre-conversation before this? Cause
yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. I was saying take somebody out the country, or not even just taking somebody out the country, going out the country with somebody.
We went together, so it was more of a together.
What
thing,
would that
you know
vibe?
I mean?
What would that vibe be like if everything went left? Like, we're out the country.
Well, you on your own. Bye. Like, what? What you mean? If it went wrong, all right, bye. Like, I'm going to do my own thing. Like, that's the vibe. Like, if it goes wrong, okay, leave. Like,
hey, it's cool. You can just go.
Like, we're both, like, women.
We're grown.
Yeah.
we can handle our own.
But if we cannot be adults and talk about it, that's crazy. I don't argue. If we can't have a conversation, I cannot talk to you.
Right.
I cannot do that. I cannot argue.
Communication is definitely key.
Yeah.
That's. I think that's what anybody like. Yeah. Even like a friendship, like communication is key because I could be over here like,
Yeah.
I don't know what V thinking. And I'm just over here speculating,
Exactly. You should ask questions because I'm going to talk. Like, I'm going to ask questions.
Definitely
I want to know.
Open book. That's how I am. I'm like, hey, all you got to do is just ask me and I'm going to tell you whatever it is that you want to know. Like, I'm sorry. I might not be too, tissue soft how you want me to be, but I'm going to give it to you the raw. Like, I'm going to tell you what it is, and that's just, how it's going to be.
Facts.
But speaking of, like, you just being, like, a hustler, go-getter. Are you still into stocks?
I am. So.
I for sure want everyone to know that you're one of the first. Well, you're one of the first people in LA, but you're probably top 3 to actually make me convert over to gambling. Period. Like gambling with stocks. Now I'm doing prize picks. Now I'm doing over and unders on projections. Like, it's crazy because I remember, like, I got in your chair, and that's why, like, this will always be for life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you family at this point, because it's like when I sat in your chair, my dad always say, like, a lot of people don't tell you how to get to the bag. They'll show you the bag. They'll be like, look at this. I got that bag.
Man,
but they ain't going to be like, you do whoop, 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 and you'll get that bag.
Right.
I sat in your chair for the first time ever, and you were like, I don't know if you was just in the moment or what, but you were just like, hey, look, you with the stocks, this and that, you need to get on woo, this is that, because I just made it. So I'm like, okay, like you hear certain things. I'm like, this third person that said this to me. Okay, all right, cool. I'm going to do it. I'm going to see. Well, okay, whatever. Then I came back and you were like, look, I got like, what was it? Where were you at, like 70? What was it, like 30? Did you hit 30 or you were like 70?
That's crazy. I hit 79,000.
That's what I'm saying. See what I'm
You hit 80 and it bounced back.
Yes.
That was that Dogecoin, and I invested
And
at
told
the
me
time
about
like
that.
$800 in it. And I'm so disappointed in myself because when it wasn't even a penny, I was throwing like $100 and it'd be like 30,000 coins or just some little junk. But I was just playing with it. Didn't even know what I was doing.
All right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was a lesson learned because had I would have known what I knew now, as soon as it would have hit, I would have pulled all of that out. Period. Like, yeah.
Because I remember I came in there, you were like, at the time, you were at like 30. You were like, yeah, I'm at 30, this and that.
Yeah.
And then I came in again, you were like, I'm at like 7. I was like,
yeah.
And then you had just dropped that new truck. And I was like, damn. Seeing is believing, for real. So I'm like, she know what she talking about. Let me do some research. And then I start, okay, all right. My hit wasn't as good as that. But I was like, okay, I took couple little G's. Okay, I'll take that. That was good earnings for me. And ever since then, V,
you just been on it?
I don't know if it's like a blessing and a curse sometimes. I just be like, damn,
yeah,
V. But I just
now,
be like, I'm in it. Like I'm just.
It's a patience game.
I'm going full fledged now, like with everything, like not necessarily like just gambling, but like just going against the odds. Right. I'm betting on myself, like 100%. And I definitely, like I said again, I want to thank you because even as little as you telling me about the stocks and all that, like everything for is like you got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to jump out there. You got to do it. You got to take the chance. Like no matter if you fail, like they always say, your biggest, like you have to fail to get better because you have to know what you're doing wrong to, change. So that was definitely a big thing, and I appreciate you for that, man. It's my dog. V, that's crazy. So who you want to collab with? Not on the music tip. We gonna get into that, but on the hair tip, like who would you like to collab with that you haven't already collab with?
That would be super dope. If I can collab with a person and on the locks tip. Let's think about different people who have locks right now that really, really
need help.
Need that V-drip.
Need that help.
Yeah.
No shade.
No shade because I just be looking like, dang, you need me to bless you.
Man.
Who's like?
I'm gonna help you too. So I'm gonna let you go. Then I'll help you. Cause I know a few people. I'll be like, I just want to send a referral.
Man, they coming. Who is someone that I would love to get in Cam Newton here. However, and not even to like do his lock, but kind of just help him maintain his wicks.
Right.
Because Jay-Z wicks are fire.
Yeah, because he have like a free form. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
he both have like a free form.
He maintains them very well.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Then again, like he may just like that look.
But it looks sometimes it gives like that.
I got money.
It's like dehydrated.
That's because of the.
And like you said though, he got money
hair.
and he probably just go because
he got money.
I ain't got Lil Wayne money, but sometimes like I get a little dehydrated too. But I think that. Like you said, he just probably don't care because it's like the least is where his hair or whatever. But I think like it needs to like it needs some drip. Definitely needs some drip, like some little oil.
Everyday hair care routine.
Yeah, because it just looks like a little dry. And a person that I was gonna say too, like I said again, this is no like shade to them, but little dirt dreads. Like his dreads be looking nice, but it looks like sometimes that they're like over processed and.
Well, you gotta think about it. When you're bleaching your locks all the time and you go from blonde to black, that's like bad. Like,
okay.
Just
those like the two worst colors to go blonde to straight black.
I mean, bleaching your locks in general is just bad. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because we're dealing with our hair is already dry, so we're not even gonna worry about that. But it's this part or scabs that we should be like more worried about than this because, however, this is your hair is gonna just grow how can I explain that? Like you water a plant or something, the good stuff, it'll poop out real pretty or whatever. But if you like take care of your locks a certain type of way, I have a everyday hair care routine before I go to bed.
Okay.
And it's nothing crazy. I don't have to put all this stuff in my locks. I don't.
So give us that game. What's your hair care routine?
So
like
my
going
hair
to
care
bed?
routine, easily. I have this dope leave-in moisturizer spray.
Okay.
Let's get into it real quick. With locks, basically, with our hair, Afro kinky hair, it can lock if it's dry. If you don't comb it, you don't touch it, it'll lock.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need all this heavy extra stuff in your hair. You don't have to overdo it with products. You actually doing the hair, I talk about this all the time and keep talking about it. Doing the hair dry versus wet is definitely one of those things. Like I feel like doing the hair wet and then drying it, people walk out, your hair is already dried out. You know what I mean? Versus like if I do it dry and I do your hair, I can start feeding your hair moisturization, like oiling it,
Right.
putting leave-in spray in it. You know, I feel like it holds it better. Maybe I'm tripping,
Okay.
but I always go by how my hair feel. Like
Mm-hmm.
if it feels soft and it feels like hair, then I know I'm doing the right thing. So
Okay.
I mean, that's my hair care routine. I spray, I oil it every night, wrap it up, go to bed, oil sheen it. I'm out, you know.
Facts.
Every 3 weeks, wash it, do it all over again.
So like, what would you suggest? What is it? They have like the rag caps, or like, would you suggest like a bonnet necessary for dreadheads?
I mean, whatever can stay on your head at nighttime. It depending on the hairstyle. You know, like I got 2 braids today, so I think last night, no, I didn't. I have a longer lock bonnet, and I'll just put it in there and wrap my head up, go to sleep. Or if my hair is out, I have a shorter lock bonnet, and because I like, you know, to have that space, I
right.
put that on my head. Or if I'm just got my hair braided, or I have a do-rag. It just depends on the hairstyle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it just depends on the person.
Yeah, for sure. That's dope. Cause I know I'm more so. I think I'm like I usually like I prefer like rags. Cause I don't know. It's like something like with the scalp, but my girl she always like put the bonnet on, put the bonnet on. I'm like
But you just got the top part,
the
too,
bonnet
so you
makes
cool.
my hair like bump at the ends, and I don't like that. Make me like I got like bob.
The bonnet does that?
I don't
Versus what?
like bobs.
Versus the scarf? What does the scarf do? Keep it straight? Oh, yeah. Well,
Because I don't have no hair at the bottom, so it's like
take it and put it in a ponytail, man.
my little hair be like oh, this back here is
Also,
just
you want to
it's just-
stay flat.
Yeah, so and I'm just it just be like I don't
A
wanna
bob is crazy.
Yeah, be like a little bob.
You funny as hell.
Facts.
You funny.
Hey, so being that you've been in LA for how long, how many years it is now?
Man, actually 10 years.
Whoa.
That's why I said over 5. I didn't want to be like, yeah, it's time to move.
Oh, so you want to leave LA?
I mean, I don't want to leave LA. I do want to travel more. You know,
Okay.
maybe come back every once a month and stay for like a week and a half. Knock out my clients, travel, get more content. So that's what I'm working on.
Right.
Branding myself more, putting myself out there more. You know, so yeah, that's in the works. So you know, if I had to think about it, I would like to travel more. I have enough clientele in different states, and
Right.
and when I say clientele, we talking about football players and
Yeah,
basketball players in different states. That you know what, let me get out and start moving around and build like a little situation for me to travel and push myself more.
So where would you say that you have the most clients? Or is it just like that? Like it's scattered everywhere.
Scattered out,
That's a blessing.
and then sometimes
All 50 states. Vegan love in all 50 states.
almost. I got clients that fly out of the state just to come get their locks done. I got football players that waited to come to LA to get their locks done. I got rappers, their people, they'll wait to me to come get their locks done.
Yeah.
I think that's dope.
You definitely got that energy though and that vibe. Like like just your overall experience from getting your hair washed to like just the conversations that obviously I sat down with you the first time I learned about stocks. You know what I'm saying? I learned like a whole, like you gave me a whole like perspective on life, far as that, like, but like you definitely have the full package. Like I said, your conversation is good. You know, like your energy is always extreme. You're just a good person, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I definitely get it. And I see why I'll wait. Because that's how I always been. But I just can't get into, you know, because my I get off at 3:30 and you take your last client at 3. I live right there by the shop. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be wanting to say, I gotta leave work early.
But
But
even
traffic
that.
still ain't gonna get me. And then I don't be wanting to pull the...
Man, you know
Come
what?
on, friend, let me, because I know people be doing that
And
to
they
you.
do,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
like I said, I'm not gonna lie. This year has been a humbling year for me.
All right.
Like, I'm open to like just if people hit me up, like you just gotta hit me up now.
Hell yeah.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
I hit you up about the interview. You was like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, heads on.
But this 2024, I'm standing on business. Like,
for sure.
I just want to come out. I just want to have I guess I let a lot of things go to. Man, you just got to be careful with the people around you. They can spiritually be weighing you down, which can affect how you push out your energy towards people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to like release that because that a lot of stuff was holding me back from just being able to receive whatever's out there for me in the right way. So I'm like, yo, I need to get back to my humbling self and not let, little stuff get in my way or bother me. If I can do it, I got you. If I can't, I swear I'm going to have a great explanation and you're going to know I'm telling the truth.
Right.
But it's never going to be a situation where, man, I don't want to do that shit. Right. Nah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy because I never got that vibe from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always been upfront. And like I said, like, we done had real conversations. And, like, even the conversation that we done had, like, personally, like, your energy never changed. You know what I'm saying? No matter what was going on at that particular moment. Like, so... You definitely carry it well. You carry it well, but that's definitely big. Like, and I definitely want to touch on that, like your energy and the type of people that you allow around you and you take in. Like, you just don't know that. A lot of people point fingers and they be like, "Oh, well, they do this or they do that, and I don't like that, this and that." But you with this person every day. You with this person, like, you talking to them, "Oh, I don't really like they do this, they do that." It's okay. And I'm not saying that you have to beef with them. You don't got to, like, but if you don't like something, somebody doing something that don't fit your character, it's okay to distance yourself. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And you can speak on it respectfully, but it's okay to distance yourself because, like I talked about before, like, you outgrow people. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to outgrow people in certain situations, and they got to be respected, like, on both ends. You know, some people can't necessarily, be an adult about it or be mature about it, but that's huge.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no reason to fake it. Might as well keep it real, like, if I feel a certain type of way, I'm going to let you know. Like, if I feel like you trying to shorthand me, I'm going to let you know. And, I don't know. I just feel like that's just always been me. Right. But at first, that didn't. I wasn't like that. I think moving to L.A. grew me into that person.
Well, like, made you tough, huh?
Yeah, it had
tough skin.
Yeah, because I had to realize, like, dang, y'all got me. Like, y'all, what?
You want me to run all over
y'all crazy.
For y'all folks?
I don't care. Being not from here or not, these my hands.
All right.
I ain't got to move how you want me to move. You need my service. So I felt like moving to L.A. really made me stand on business for real and, like, demand respect.
All right.
And because I'm going to give it back. Mm-hmm. I get it. I have my ways, too. But, I'm going to always come off respectful before disrespectful and, more so than anything.
But they have to respect you being yourself, though, too. No matter if it hurt, it might sting a little bit. You gotta be like, that's V.
They be like, come on, sis. Man, bump all that out.
Chill out, man.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
All right. Hey, I said what I said. Yeah. That's just what it is.
Definitely.
So, like, when you said that you, you moved out here, you had to get tough and all that. Like, you had to get, just stand on it. Like, was where you are now, is that where you have always been? Or did you kind of, like, move around a little bit?
I actually moved around a lot. When I moving out here, I felt like I had to learn I had to learn my surroundings before I introduce myself to people.
Okay.
If that makes sense, because when I got out here, I was trying to fit in with certain people.
Okay.
I'm the biggest introvert ever, but however, I was trying to fit in with certain people, and it wasn't for me. Even certain friends like that I've hung out with in the past, we're cool today. It's just we don't hang out like that no more, and it's nothing to do with them.
Right.
I've just learned that I'm great by myself. I have friends. It's just all my other friends. They're all doing great shit.
Right.
So I think I learned early when I moved to LA that my goals for being out here, and that's what I needed to stay. I needed to stay on track because I seen myself veering in situations like, well, I don't even know if that was the right word to use. I felt myself moving in different situations or directions with other people that was leading me into like trouble. And when I say trouble, not just like being like in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, no, actually going out with people, and I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. I went out with this person. We actually went out to West Hollywood, and I met them through one of my mutual friends. However, they wanted to hang out with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, cool. So I go out with them, and they were handing me shots.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking. Before I know it, I was fucked up. Mm-hmm. And so I'm looking for them. Do you know they left me in Hollywood Boulevard? I swear, I didn't even know the person.
Wow.
I mean, I couldn't find him. I remember having cash in my pocket, but I was so told. I don't even know how I got tore up like that. Only thing I know.
Do you think that you was possibly like drugged?
I don't know. I pray not. I don't know.
I mean, you still here, so it's a blessing.
I don't know.
You didn't got past that, but
yeah, but
for you to not know, like,
man, I swear,
that's crazy.
I promise you, I don't know how. However, I'm thinking these people are my friends. Like
Right,
I've hung out
right.
with them before. Like,
we cool. They got me
cool.
because you know what you stand on
Exactly.
as be cool.
It's just being a genuine person,
right.
you know.
Right.
Man, not gonna ever forget. I don't know how I woke up at my house the next day, but I do remember this lady. Her name is Vanessa, Hispanic person. I'm not gonna lie, Hispanic people in LA are cool. Like they were one of my like, I'm not gonna lie, true friends. Like not like that, but to take up for you as Hispanic people.
Right.
I'm just being real, man. From my experiences being out here, I'm not from LA, but just good people that was just vibing.
Right.
And this lady, like, she hit me up the next day. She said, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "I couldn't leave you on the sidewalk." Literally, I was on the sidewalk sitting there. She said, "You walked to me to use your phone, my phone, but you sat back down." And she was like, "I don't know. I couldn't leave you there." She said, I went home, dropped my girlfriend off. I sat in the car, let you sleep, and I brought you home. She was like, "You tried to give me some money. It was like $10, but in my head, I known I had like over $200+ in my pocket. I don't know where my money went." She was like, it was more important for me to make sure you were home. I swear. So, like, I was like, dang. Like, I really woke up the next morning on, like, head gone, like, what was going on? But she really looked out for me. And, like, right now, we cool.
That's dope.
Like,
that's what I was going to ask y'all. Say, like, do you still have a connection with her?
Yeah, we
that's
cool.
Dope.
We talk on
that's
Facebook.
Dope.
Like, she cool. Like, I said, dang. She was like, yeah, like. I didn't feel right leaving you there, so I just brought you with us.
All right.
She said, I went in, dropped my girlfriend off, came back, dropped you off at home. I was like, dang.
That's too hard. That's what's up, man. That's like, a blessing.
Yo.
That's the biggest blessing of all.
And since then, when I went out with people, I never got drunk like that. Never again. I didn't really touch nothing. If I did, I felt it and I left it alone. You could never get me to be the drunkest person out the group.
All right.
Like, nah, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I mean, that's an eye opener, for everybody, the audience that's watching. That's like the biggest downfall of like a lot of people out here in LA and
out of towners when you're not from an area unknown. You gotta be careful who you like. You wouldn't live.
For sure. I like because I know like every Christmas. We give out like 50 dinners out there on Figueroa. We just go out there, me, my girl, and her son, and talking to people. and just, having like small conversations, and like you ask them like, hey, how are you out here? What's going on? Or how did this happen? And that's their top story.
Things,
like,
yeah.
oh, I was hanging out with a friend. We was doing drugs and I never been the same. Or someone gave me something. I never been the same. Or I was taking a drink and I never been the same. Or as little as I did lost my wallet 10 years ago and I could never get another, to get back home, like any identification or the correct documents to get back home. And now I'm stuck in LA and I'm just on the side of the road. So like that's deep. And like that lady, shout out to that lady, because I would have never met V if it wasn't for that. Like that's crazy.
Like
you blessed, V.
God was on my side for real. Cause man,
that's huge.
That's a true story. Like people be out here like, and I living on Hollywood, in Hollywood.
Right.
Having to take the trains and the buses, you would see the same people. Like even when you take the train and the bus, you kind of see the same people at the certain times that you travel.
Right.
However, I'm noticing that I see new people. Like, I remember seeing this one chick. She had a nice bag, nice little house coat, and her slippers was nice. But she was on the street, and I'm just looking like, and I never forget the guys that try to take you on tours.
Yeah.
And he saw me looking. He was like, "That's crazy, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It was like they slipped something in her drink. I said, "Dang!"
That's
but
crazy.
you can just I knew that she had common sense. It's just like, what happened? Like, that'd be real. What? That's real. That's no lies told here. Like, living in Hollywood before I got transportation, having to take the train, but you would see like, and it's young people.
Yeah.
People our age, like for real, like, and it's sad. Young black men, man, it's sad. It's like for real.
Yeah, cause me and my girl, we was kind of going back and forth because she's actually now allowing Jaden, her son, she's allowing him to like move around with his friends and maneuver a little bit, because he has friends that takes the bus and the train, different things like this. And he's from northern Chicago, so he doesn't really know about this type of thing. Chicago is huge, obviously, but the town that he's from is kind of small, and he's very limited to what like he's exposed to. So he's been coming home with like stories, because I haven't even rode the metro or like the bus out here. So hearing the stories and looking at the videos, like you could tell with him as a person, he just made 12. Like he's maturing in so many different ways, just having these experiences and doing these things, So that's definitely huge. And like at first, like I was kind of scared, like, man, this is LA, like somebody might try to snatch him. Somebody like, but she like, long as they stay together, we got his location. Like he good. Like we gotta let him. Like he's a boy. Like we gotta let him wander. Like, 'cause she definitely like own him. Like she'll put his socks on for him if she can. You know what I'm saying? Like she one of them mothers. That's like, baby, and that's a blessing. Like she's definitely a damn good mom. But I just be like, man, you can't just let baby boy. But like I said, he come home, he like, Kim, I seen this, and like you could see the pain and like the genuine that he like, man, the man was this is that, and I want to like help him out, and I told him, I said, I'm so happy that you have a genuine heart that you want to help somebody else, but I had a bad experience when I played AAU in Vegas. I called myself trying to give a man some money. I didn't know at the time that when you give people stuff, you can't obviously pull your shit out, and you be, what I'm saying? So I had like 100. But I'm giving him like 20. So he like about to up a knife on me, like, give me everything. And they like, hold on. Like my coach had to kind of like, Camry, don't be giving nobody nothing. Like, don't do that. And I'm just like, I was just trying to look out for him. Like he on the side. I never seen a homeless person. Like in Racine, we don't have like homeless people. Like the city's so small, somebody relates to somebody. Yeah. So you gonna sleep on somebody's couch, something like you never see people outside like that. So like, I don't know, that was big, and I just told him, like, don't do that. Like, don't walk up on nobody, don't get too close to nobody. They might grab you, they might, like, observe it.
It's an epidemic, I'm trying
to
tell you.
Look out for them if you can along the way, but, hey, like, if you got some food, drop the food down by, hey, keep going. Don't be trying to, have them interactions.
They picky, too, though. Like,
yeah, they be, I don't want no food, I want money. You be like, man. Oh, you try to get high. you trying to
They
supply
picky.
your needs.
I'm telling you.
No, I ain't with that, boss. I'll feed you, but I
Yeah,
ain't with all that
yeah.
extra. You know, like you do that on your own time now.
They
I
picky
ain't your
though.
girl.
No, facts. They
For
picky.
sure, I had somebody tell me that I tried to give him like because I had went to Wendy's right there in Hollywood, the Wendy's little line, and I came out, and dude was standing right there, and I'm like, oh man, I was about to give. He said, I don't want that, I want money. I was like, and I'm in the car feeling bad, about to bust my shit down. And I'm like, damn, let me just give it to him. And this motherfucker turned me down. I ain't even want the food no more.
Man,
He fucked up my appetite. I
I-
was like, damn, that's crazy.
yeah.
Like people can be harsh.
They are. A lady told me no. Like, I swear, all I had was $1 in my pocket. I tried to give her this $1. She said no. I said, dang. But that's all I had in my pocket was
Right.
$1. Like, that's a true story. Like, I just had cards. I'm like, okay, here, $1 here. She said no. I'm like, all right, bet. They picky. Like,
Right.
they picky. All, like, no. I don't know. They got it, man. Some homeless people got it made. They got tents and stuff. You can't say
Right.
nothing to them.
Right.
You know, the one tent that's been living in front of Tommy's Burgers for years now.
Okay.
Some of the people got it made, yo. Some people, I remember because I used to do, I was hustling for real. I had a little side job when I first moved out here because I was trying to get money. So like, I remember some people put me on doing, what is it? Something with the petitions or something. So I ended up going to Skid Row working. Like some people are just comfortable. Like they good. They don't wanna live. They don't wanna like have housing and stuff. They're comfortable within their setting.
Right.
Like they have money, but it's free to live on the street.
Right.
Like man,
And LA, they command it. Like they be like, you homeless, you get a free phone. You get this, you get that. Like people be like, why am I gonna pay rent for?
man, I'm telling you some people really want the help. You know what I mean? I remember seeing like women with their kids and stuff, and you know that kind of hurt me a little bit to see that.
Yeah.
And they trying, but some people just they don't care. They don't want the help.
Yeah.
And when they don't want the help, you can't force a person because their mind is already set. So it's just one of them things. Like I done seen a lot within my 10 years of living here. You know, it took me like even though like 10 years being here, 2 years I was figuring it out.
Right.
Like, you know, school, doing internships. Internships wasn't paying me. When I get out the internships, I go do my side job, just trying to figure it out. I knew I didn't want to go to, I mean, I had the degrees,
Right.
but did I want to teach somebody kids? It's nothing wrong with teaching music, right? Nothing wrong with it. Just, I make more money, thank God, doing hair than I would being like an elementary music teacher or
Right.
teacher. So it was just one of those things. Like, I had to make up my mind. So, you know, I'm like, I'm just going to hustle it. I'll figure it out.
Well, you definitely did good. You figured this shit out.
And still getting it together.
He's like, your roster is crazy.
Yeah.
You got NFL athletes and stuff like that you doing. Like,
And my biggest one right now is Trayvon Diggs.
oh, that's dope. Shout out Trayvon.
He come to me, he'd come to L.A.
That's what's up. He pull up on you.
He pull up on me.
That's how Baby be though too though, cause I ain't gonna lie, Baby, that's my dog. I fuck with Baby on the music. I just like his personality, how he is as a father, how he move. You know, he take care of his people. But I've been kind of hating on Baby.
Why?
Since I got in the talking to you, and I met you because every time I need you, Baby always got you.
Man, that's
And
when
I
he
be
come
like,
to LA,
man,
though.
come on, man.
When he on the West Coast and he's doing
He be
stuff,
having you for like weeks.
He'll hit me up on the West Coast. You know, if I had to travel with somebody and do their hair 24/7 and give them a consistent look, I would love to travel with like Lil Baby or Trayvon Diggs or even Nas. I've been doing his hair lately.
Oh, you did Nas hair.
Yeah,
That's
I've been
dope.
doing
That's
his
what's
hair.
up.
I would love to travel with someone that wants a consistent look. You get what I
Okay.
mean? Want somebody to really take care of your hair. But these are guys. Sometimes they care, sometimes they don't care. As long as they can get their hair did and they look good, they not tripping, you know. But women are different.
Yeah, I want you to I want you to let them know like how was that experience though? Cause like you did the whole behind the scenes, like the BT, all that. Like how was that experience working with Lil Baby?
That was actually dope. That was a blessing. It's always a blessing to work with him because he actually reached out to me in 2019, so I've been working with him since. It was dope, you know, just being able to I guess as a kid, I always wanted to do something in like, Hollywood.
Right.
But just knowing that now I grew up and I'm a hairstylist or a lock stylist to a lot of these great rappers and great people and ball players and stuff. It's dope being able to be in the same room with other successful black people.
Right.
It's an experience of a lifetime. Being able to travel when he need me, and if he need me on tour on certain dates or certain states on the West Coast, if I'm available, I go do his hair. Deshaun Jackson, another great football player. Tee-Grizzley, another dope artist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, my bad, T. Because T got some people, like, we got mutual friends, like, that's really locked in. And I see you started his whole process over.
I started back over. I had to get my boy writing. I'd rather be honest and get you a new look. And, I can't wait to reconnect with him whenever he's out here in the West Coast, whenever he need me. So it's kind of like it's always been a blessing to be able to be amongst the same type people, this mindset people.
Right.
So it makes me feel like
Black
I'm getting
excellence.
closer. Yeah, black excellence. Makes me feel like I'm getting closer to my actual goal.
Right.
You know what I mean? And once I'm able to sit in the same room with these people, I know I'm doing the right thing.
Right.
So I have been around some heavy hitters because of Lil Baby, because of he was actually my first client to really give me a true price on house calls. So I stand on business with that.
Right.
But you always got people that's gonna try to slack you. But yeah, God himself, I appreciate that for even just putting us in the same, whatever he be doing, he be doing. You know what I mean?
Environment,
so, exactly.
But I wanted to definitely tell you, and like I said before I want to give you your flowers again and tell you that, like, congratulations on everything that you have going on, because I mean, I'm a person of a lot of different hats, and they always say, like, how do you go around these people and you be around, the high power people, then you come around and you be around, like, you don't never change, you always humble, you always the same. And, like, I seen a lot of myself in you, and I think that's what attracted me to you even more. Like, but I just want to tell you, like, when I come sit in your chair and I'm paying $210, you treat me like I'm Lil Baby.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you gonna walk out looking like that too.
Yeah, like I come in, you higgle your drink, like, this is not like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give us the full A1 experience, and like I said, like, you don't schedule me different because you dealing with all these high end clients. Like, I want everybody to know, like, you always the same. You treat everybody the same. Like, like I said, I'm giving you 200, he might be giving you thousands. Like,
as long as you pay me what
I'm you know what I'm saying? You be like, shit, I'm cool. I remember one time I was getting out the chair and somebody actually was coming in behind me and they gave you like $500 and you was like, it was like a after call or some shit.
Oh yeah.
He had to drink. He was like, man, I'm paying all blues, and I'm like, let me get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, man, I know who you talking about.
I'm like, shit, like this. I was like, this is crazy. I think it was a rapper or something. He like from out of LA, like a upcoming rapper.
I had a lot of them.
Yeah. He came out with them blue files. I was like, shit. I said, this was I love this. Like, I love to see it.
And that's the thing. Say it again. Like, she letting you know people pull up and pay me that at the shop.
Yeah.
So me to come to your house and want to accept anything less than what I'm getting paid at the shop is crazy work.
Right, and that was just after hours. Like, he missed 2 minutes off of 7:00.
Yeah.
And he was paying that after hour price.
That's what I'm saying. And people want me to come to them for what you giving me just pulling up. Like, that's crazy. No. Come to the shop. Everything is here. Like,
facts.
House calls is luxury. You know what I mean? Like, that's a luxury service. Like,
and with us closing out, V, I want you to tell them, what is your Notorious truth? Like, what is your message you want to give to the people?
Man, my message I want to give to the people: stay positive, keep faith, keep God first for sure, and just never give up. Trying is quitting. We don't try, we do it. We do that shit. So, if you haven't succeeded in one area, just keep going. Like, just keep going until you get it. Even if you don't get it, just keep doing it until you get it right? And then, like, just keep the faith and think big or just stay at home. But as long as you're thinking big, you can go anywhere in the world, do whatever you want to do. And the sky is definitely the limit. The sky is not the limit or whatever, however they say it. Right. But you know what I'm saying? But you can do it.
Shoot for the stars and everything above.
Yeah, go big.
Hey, go big or go home.
Man, go big or go home. Definitely.
And always keep that work ethic.
Yeah.
And as that is, it's Cam. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Y'all can find my girl at, what's your IG?
VDrip1. And my TikTok is VDripLA. My YouTube is VDripLA. What else? My website is VDripLA.com. Yeah, that's it.
And there it is. And we going to put all her information below. So make sure y'all follow her. And again, y'all like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for the next episode of the Notorious Truth Podcast. We out.